Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Wednesday, May 11th. Tesla has asked Panasonic to speed up development of the 4680 battery cell production. Back in 2020, Tesla unveiled the new cell, and Panasonic, Tesla's oldest battery partner, tentatively announced that they would be deploying prototype production for the new cell. It seems that things have not progressed as fast as some had hoped. Hirokazu Umeda, Panasonic's chief financial officer, said, quote, "We can't say more than what has been released, but we are getting many requests. We see continued strong demand from Tesla for 2170 batteries, but also for faster development of the 4680. Now, Tesla has programs coming out in the future that will demand a high amount of batteries, in particular the Cybertruck, which has amassed over 1 million reservations, and the Tesla semi-truck, which will require a great amount of batteries for each one produced." Elon Musk shut down the idea of buying another automaker, but he seemed very open to the possibility of buying a mining company. At the FT Future of Cars conference yesterday, Musk was asked directly about buying an older automaker, to which he said no, but interestingly, he was asked about mining, and his answer had a little more wings. He responded, quote, "It's not out of the question. We will address whatever limitations are on accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. It's not that we wish to buy a mining company, but if that's the only way to accelerate the transition, then we will do that." Now, it's interesting that Tesla might purchase a mining company, considering that Tesla has already made the purchase of land claims on 10,000 acres worth of lithium in Nevada. Truly, the battle for battery hegemony continues. At the Future of Cars conference, Musk hinted that Tesla will be adding the CCS connector directly at Tesla's Supercharger stations in the U.S. He said, quote, "It's a little trickier in the U.S. because we have a different connector than the rest of the industry, but we will be adding the rest of the industry connector as an option to Supercharger stations in the U.S. Now, the CEO didn't offer a timeline on the deployment of this new option, but the beginnings of this addition have already begun, at least in Texas. Back in December, Tesla filed for incentives to deploy Supercharger stations in Texas with both the CCS and the Tesla connector. Electrek takes a first drive in the Ford F-150 Lightning pickup truck. There's a lot of great things to say about this truck. This power plant on wheels packs a cavernous front trunk and towing power to blow away the gas truck way out of the water. With barely a whisper, the F-150 lunges forward, and you're on your way with the agility of a sports car. This huge 6,500-pound vehicle feels as agile as a sedan with a low center of gravity. Ford's self-driving technology, called Blue Cruise, was quite the delight, as it didn't require hands on the wheels, but only eyes on the road to keep operating. In one section of the drive, the F-150 towed an Airstream trailer behind without any issue at all, albeit with reduced range. DC fast charging is going to be slightly problematic for the rabid adventurer. Ford is currently saying that the F-150 Lightning tops out at 150 kilowatts of charging, but they hinted that it could rise. But at this spec, it means that long trips, charging will be a little closer to an hour or more in wait times. Nevertheless, the Lightning is so compelling that the thought of buying a gas version of this truck seems a little crazy. Volkswagen's advisory board voted and confirmed the plan to bring the Scout to the U.S. The company will resurrect the classic nameplate from the International Harvester Scout, a Jeep-like off-road vehicle from the 60s and 70s. This is actually planning to fill a similar niche as Rivian. Volkswagen only recently took possession of the brand in 2021, but rumors began to flare that it was done in an effort to tap into the deeper USA market. We're told that the plan will bring the Scout SUV and trucks to market in 2026, with an eventual target of 250,000 units per year. This is later than many other trucks in the burgeoning EV truck market, but keep in mind that many of the new electric trucks have reservations for years to come. Alongside their quarterly earnings report, EV startup Canoo has made an honest and blunt announcement that there is doubt that the company will continue into production. They write, quote, "Due to the timing of our announced funding and the 2014 FASB accounting rule, as of the date of this announcement, we are reporting that there is substantial doubt about the company's ability to continue as a going concern." Now from here, the company has a couple of options, one of which involves the CEO leveraging his other assets to buy what's left of the company, and or seeking investment commitments from private sources. The company does have about $600 million that is accessible capital to start production, but there's a bit of legwork to get that going. Based upon the current projections for the second quarter, Canoo expects its operating expenses to be minimum around $180 million, and $104.9 million in cash won't quite cut it. In today's community comment, the Electric Man channel says, "If Tesla stopped taking orders, the used market will increase." Yeah, you're right. That's quite the crazy thought. I wonder how high the used Tesla market would get if people couldn't get a hold of them. Already wait times are a year out in some cases, but I think most people don't know that until they go to place the order. So many things have happened to slow production, it's crazy to think that Tesla has managed it so well, and demand is still through the roof. I'm currently in the market for an electric car myself, but honestly I've lost a little bit of excitement from the long wait times, not just for Tesla, but for other car companies too. Hopefully this transition into the electric age doesn't have too many growing pains. At least too many left after this. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.